Okay, welcome everybody. So we're gonna discuss a couple of the pictures that were taken recently from these celebrities, and we're gonna dive deep to see what these guys are actually doing. Uh, Obviously, it's the occult elite, as you know, and they have the most sickest, most perverted ways of showing their symbolisms to all of us. So the first one we see here is Madonna, and she writes in the caption, "Kill or be killed. The industry taught me that." If you're aware of the industry and Madonna's position in it, you will understand the context. Madonna is also known as the high priestess of the music industry. And this caption actually refers directly to industry sacrifices. And if you see the next picture here, it is a photo shoot with the industry favorite Stephen Klein. And as you see with the more pictures, the symbolism aggressively points to Madonna celebrating a blood sacrifice. In the first pictures, Madonna sits in a car holding a gun, implying that she murdered someone. And yes, she's 66 years old. Madonna seems to find all of this sexually arousing. And then she desecrates an actual cemetery by doing weird sexual things next to tombstones. You can see that. In the following picture, we can see that she's lying in a tombstone of probably the person she killed. Her outfit, the candles and the flowers, all red. And you know what the color red is about? It is the color of blood sacrifice. And this photo shoot ends with Madonna chilling with a trance-looking nun while wearing vampire teeth. The message here is they're blood-drinking Satanists. And you'll probably reach your Madonna, quota for the day, but actually there's more to cover here. The Oscars' most exclusive after party, right? And the photo shoot that emerged from it had an unmistakable message, which is that success in the industry requires submission. Submission to whom? To the occult elite. For example, in this photo shoot, we can see that the celebrities are being showered with eyes that are falling, all one-eyed, all eyes that are falling like raining on top of them. And as you know, eyes is the favorite symbol of the occult elite. And you can see, and Madonna holds Julia Garner here like she's some Illuminati godmother. In the next picture, Demi Moore, we've recently seen her movie The Substance, which was about like an adrenochrome substance, right? And if you're aware of it, the movie was also a kind of humiliation ritual for Demi Moore. So she's being rewarded with a whole bunch of all-seeing eyes for that. This is the next one. It's Adrian Brody. And he shows off his Oscar while hiding an eye here, casting a one-eye sign. And this sums up the entire Oscars. If you know about all eyes and one-eye symbolism. This is Ben Stiller, and although he's not nominated for anything, he was at the Oscars in the after party. And that's because he is the executive director and the main director of Severance, the show series called Severance. And the series Severance deals with the subject of high-tech mind control with little touches of Satanism, right? It is a highly symbolic show, Severance, and I urge you to watch it if you really want to know about it. It's all about MK Ultra and mind control. Then we can see that a lot of the celebrities over here in the after party, their eyes are covered with a set of different eyes, which is the eyes that are falling, which implies that they're being blinded by their elite overloads, right? And you're going to find that something weird is happening in the modeling world as well. So this is Kai Schreiber, and who made this runway debut. And you can see that it's a trans woman, or a trans girl, or whatever it is, I don't know, from a boy to a girl. And the Jewish feminist publication Hey Alma were absolutely delighted by it. They were delighted by the trans model movement. And Kai is also seen parading around in red carpets while looking absolutely miserable here. Look at his facial expressions. And why do you think they're putting him in front of the camera all the time? Well, the answer is agenda. And it's a gender blurring agenda that they want to promote to all the people. So this is Robert De Niro's son, Aaron Kendrick, who recently debuted in a new look, and you can see over here, basically dressed as a woman. And the media was going all gaga over it. They were happy about it. And look at him wearing high heels and carrying a purse-like bag. He's a boy, but here he's dressed as a woman. Why? Again, gender blurring agenda. They want to blur the gender, as we're seeing. And so you can see this one. There's a lot of symbolism here. This is also a trans woman. And this picture is filled with beta kitten imagery. As we know, the seats covered in leopard prints, as well as the tiger prints and leopard. Especially, it's the print over here. This print is specifically used to summon the beta alter of someone who has been programmed. And the beta kitten programming is specifically used for sexual slavery done to women, right? You can see kittens over here, another kitten here, you know, flower. And another major symbolism of beta kitten programming is butterfly. We're not seeing any butterfly here in the picture, but if you keep your eyes peeled, you're going to find butterfly imagery everywhere. So this is Jennifer Lopez's daughter. And I don't think she's looking like a girl anymore. Looking masculine, I would say. And all the media are afraid of misgendering her, right? Because they're all calling her as a child, right? They're not calling her a daughter, Jennifer Lopez's daughter. No, that's not what they're calling. They're calling her as a child because they don't want to face the wrath of the global elite media, right? Of misgendering. They don't want to make that mistake. Every single article about her uses the same Orwellian child term. Okay, so this is the 13-year-old daughter of ex-French President Nicolas Sarkozy. She's not trans, but you can see that the media finds a way to be extremely weird about her. So this post says, of course in French, but I've translated it. In English, it says that we are discovering a teenager who is more woman than ever. And under the picture, the same weirdos wrote, she's surprising us with her model look. But she's not modeling here. All she's doing is just looking around like a random kid. I mean, I don't know what is wrong with these people. So this is another Instagram post where Lil Nas X posted his monthly humiliation ritual to get his song selling again. And he cringingly sings and dances while dressed as Dora the Explorer. And the reason why he's doing all these degrading stunts, right, is because of his career. If he doesn't do it, he's going to be kicked out. So, as a slave, as an industry baby, he has to obey the commands of his masters. So, I've covered in the last video, if you didn't see, please check it out, all about Ariana Grande. But we can see that in this little snippet, or snapshot, we can see that she blatantly stated that her memory was erased at a Hollywood clinic. And one of her music videos is precisely about that. I urge you to check my other video in the channel. It's all about her. And she recently made a film called Wicked, Ariana Grande, and her co-star is Cynthia Erivo. And look at her, she's making one eye blatant signs over here, just one eye signs, in the LE magazine. And the occult elite is definitely weird here. So, in the past years, anti-lawyer from Crazy Days and Nights used to post these cryptic blind items, which turn out to be true this time. And it writes that this foreign-born singer had a viral internet hit many years ago. If you dug into her past career, it would imply she was a child escort in her home country. Upon becoming an adult, she heavily used elite symbolism and talked of her love of little boys on social media. What I didn't expect was the photo with the former A+ singer or host, where the former A+ listener says she's a big fan. How big does the elite network run? So, you know, as you can see that the symbolism clearly conveys a message of monarch mind control, MK Ultra, as well as the sick, blatant display of one-eye symbolism all the time. Because in obedience to the occult elite, they have to keep signaling to their masters that they are puppets of the system. Otherwise, they'll be kicked out of the industry, and if not the worst, they're going to be killed, right? Like Isaac Kappy. If you don't know about him, please research Isaac Kappy, who was killed when he started revealing things about the Hollywood and stuff, and how pedophilia was widespread in that industry. And he was killed, and he was made to look as if he's committed suicide, but he didn't. Anyway, so if you liked, please let me know in the comments, and ciao.